How to create PayPal payment button on WordPress. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get started with creating your PayPal payment button on your WordPress site. So this can be done in a very simple and easy way, and you don't have to enable paid WordPress. Now, a lot of people do have this misconception that to be able to create, simple payment buttons on WordPress, you would have to pay for WordPress. Now, this is something you do have to do when you're selling a bunch of different products and you want to manage those products within WordPress. However, if you're not using WooCommerce and you directly want to have a paid link or payment button of PayPal onto your WordPress account, you can actually do it without having to upgrade, without having to do anything premium. So let's get started. The way to do this is to log on to your PayPal account. For this, now you do need a business PayPal account. If you don't have one already, you can go into paypal.com and sign up for a completely free business account. You do have to provide some basic information, and once you've provided that basic information about your business, such as like your business address and some basic stuff like that, you can proceed with accepting payments and creating your payment product and your payment links. So to do this, first off, you can go into your business account dashboard and then click on Pay Links and Buttons. Once you click on Pay Links and Buttons, you can proceed on to the next step, which is going to be to create a payment link. So you can go on ahead, go into Pay and Get Paid, and you will see several different options. So you send money, payout, Pay Links and Buttons. Currently, for some reason, it has a restriction. And we're just going to confirm that it's really us. And for that reason, we might have this kind of restriction on our account when it's verifying that if it's really you or if it's someone else like this. Yeah, so we have to complete the account holder information. So right now we're just completing some of our basic information for our PayPal account. And once you do that, you're just going to proceed. Now you guys can see it says you can't take payments just yet. That's because sometimes PayPal does need to do its own verification. After that, you're going to go into Pay Links and Buttons, and from there, you can proceed with building your pay links. Now, for some reason, it's giving me an error. So I don't know why this is showing up. I think it just needs to verify my address, and that can be a potential cause. Now, you can do pretty much the same thing via Stripe as well. Payment buttons on Stripe and PayPal pretty much look the same. So keep in mind that if this is not working for you as it is right now, you might want to use Stripe instead, but PayPal usually is pretty decent. So all you have to do is enter your product information and then build your payment button. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to do this on Stripe as well, because PayPal is being a little bit glitchy right now. So for that purpose, you just might want to opt for Stripe instead. And I'm just going to click on sign in over here. Once I click on sign in, we're just going to proceed, and it's honestly the same on both of these. Both of these are financial infrastructures which allow you to accept payments. So I'm just going to be logging on like this, and we're just going to type in our password, sign in. Once we sign on to Stripe, we can proceed. And I'm just going to do this by going into my Stripe dashboard and then just going to WordPress.com. Now I'll just show you guys where it is. Right now our Stripe dashboard is loading up, and from there we're just going to import a button, which we can do for PayPal as well, for Stripe as well. So you're going to pretty much follow the same thing as you would on PayPal, which is going to be to click on payment links on the left. Once you do that, you're going to create a new payment link. So you're going to click on new. And once you click on new, you're going to add your product or your service. Now, your products and services can also be tiered. So if they are tiered products and services, you can also add those if you prefer. But for us, it's going to be a regular product. So we are just going to add, let's say, this clothing item. And once we add the clothing item over here, we're going to choose our option. So we want to require phone numbers, limit the number of payments, or I'm just going to require them to provide a phone number as well as to provide a customer's address. Then below that, we can collect taxes. I don't want to collect automatic taxes, so I'm going to skip that. Then click on Create Link. When you create your PayPal or your Stripe link for your WordPress site, we're going to see this option for a buy button. When you click on the buy button, it will give you a code that you can copy. So you're just going to copy this code, and you can configure whether you want it to be in the form of a PayPal button or a PayPal card or a Stripe button or card. I prefer the card layout, so I'm just going to copy this, go back into my WordPress.com site, and then from there, we're going to go into Visit Site, and we're going to begin editing our site. So in this, we're going to click on Edit Site, and once you click on Edit Site over here, you're going to edit the basic page wherever you want to add your product. Just open up that particular page, and from there, we are going to proceed with our editing. So this is our page, and not the styles. We're going to actually edit the page instead. So click on Edit Page, and once you click on Edit Page, we're going to add a page element. So this is our editor. Click on Next, 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 and then we can just scroll down and then click on Block, and we can choose to add whatever type of block from the left. Now for this, I'm going to select code, and then once you do that, you're going to write your code. You can also type a URL, but I'm just going to paste in a code like this, then click on save. Now I always recommend previewing this. So you can click on view and view how this is going to function before you just leave it as it is. And you can click on your top right and click on the different options for viewing. So you can view it in the form of a new tab, and I'm just going to generate the preview. And you guys can see the code is not functional right now, so that means I should be editing this. I'm going to remove this, delete, and then I'm going to add the code block here. Then once I do that, I can see this information, and we're going to add custom HTML. Paste that HTML, then click on save, then we're going to see the preview, and then we will have our button that is created. So this is how you can create a payment link button, whether it's PayPal or any other type of button, and you can integrate that into your pages on your WordPress site. You know, it's pretty simple, but do keep in mind that this is only a solution when you're selling a couple of products. But if you have to manage large inventories and you have to do a lot more product organization, then this is going to end up being far more difficult. So for that purpose, you do want to, upgrade to an actual WooCommerce system to accept payments, or to any other system to accept payments, or upgrade to a Shopify store if you do want to accept payments constantly. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or queries, you guys can leave those in the comments down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say.